The X-Man Flare comes in at just £13, putting it slightly cheaper than most flagship 2x2s. And it retains a QiYi plastic feel in many ways, the plastic feels pretty similar to the Valk 2, but the difference is the X-Man Flare is generally faster. So unlike the Valk 2, in that you have to either buy the Valk 2M or the Valk 2LM, the X-Man Flare actually has 3 magnetic options already installed. So it's the first 2x2 to allow you to change the magnet strength. So if you find the correct corner, so yeah, here we have the corner, and it's currently on the weakest setting as these magnets, if you look there, are the furthest away. So if you move one of them closer in, then it will be medium strength, and if you move both of them closer in, then it will be strong. And there is actually a surprising difference considering you're only changing one corner. So it's pretty fast on the weak setting that it's on right now. Unfortunately, it doesn't have quite the corner cutting of the Valk 2. There are spots it can't do. I'm not sure whether it might be possible to get rid of that with some proper setup and correct tensioning, but certainly what I've got now, there is a corner cutting no spot which just doesn't exist on the Valk 2. The Valk 2 just can do anything. So it's a bit unfortunate that, but then most 2x2s should turn accurately, but unfortunately lockups like that aren't non-existent, whereas they pretty much are on the Valk 2. So if you're turning inaccurately or anything like that on 2x2, then probably best to stick with the Valk 2. So I'm not going to completely break it apart, but it does seem to have pretty standard 2x2 design. Yeah, nothing weird. I mean, this is literally like an edge on a 3x3, and yeah, it slides around just like any 3x3 design. So yeah, nothing exciting there. Pretty standard, nice 2x2 design, interesting black pieces, normal core, and obviously there's the screws just like normal. I hope I can get it back together easily. So who would I recommend this cube for? Well, I guess firstly, people who like the Valk 2 but want it to be a bit faster. This is definitely something worth considering. Just be aware that it's not as stable and could lock up. People who want the ability to switch magnets, or just people who want a flagship 2x2 and want the lowest priced one because yeah, it's slightly cheaper than Valk 2 or Wapo WRM or whatever. I should also point out that it is 51mm. There we go, 51mm, and it is actually slightly heavier than most 2x2s at 65 grams. So that's something to bear in mind, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. But yeah, if you want a nice new 2x2, that's only £13 and comes with changeable magnets, and like QiYi feel cubes, then this is a good choice for you. It's not for everyone, but if you want to get really good at 2x2, you might as well try them all anyway. So it's nice to see QiYi release another 2x2 and under the X-Man design. This does give me some hope that maybe they'll release a 4x4 and 5x5 in the near future. Maybe even a nice 3x3. I mean, the X-Man haven't released a 3x3 since the X-Man Tornado, which I don't think I've ever got and don't think was actually very good. But that was before X-Man design became a really good designer. Jim Zhang was designed some pretty good cubes over the years that have been ahead of their time, sometimes well ahead of their time. So yeah, this is a nice 2x2. Rubbish average though, but unfortunately with that angle I never get good times. I do think I am getting slightly better at 2x2 now though. I've started to notice might be averaging high 3, low 4 possibly. Getting lots of 3-second solves now.